Welcome pre-cal students to class today on this Tuesday the 16th. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're ready to learn some math today. Let's go ahead and jump right into today's information and announcements. Go and get out your notebooks, books, and all that stuff that you need. Let's go ahead and get started with the video today. Let me get my microphone settled here a little bit. There we go, and here we go. You will have a quiz on Friday, so make sure that you're ready for that. We'll go over more details on that quiz on Thursday. Turn in yesterday's homework at this time if you would please. Page 580, numbers 29 through 48, all of those. So please go ahead and turn those in now. Make sure your name is on your homework assignment if you would please. Thank you. Incompletes. I believe Gus, you still have that one incomplete that we've been talking about, so please get that in as soon as possible if you would please. Preferably by tomorrow if at all possible, so get that incomplete in as soon as possible. Schedule for today, we are going to take notes on using reference angles. Yesterday we learned how to find reference angles. Today we're going to use those to find trig function values. So it's really important that you know how to find reference angles. There's no homework today. There will be homework tomorrow, okay? And of course it's a Wednesday, so what you do not finish in class tomorrow, you do not have to finish at home, but I would encourage you to be ready to work really hard tomorrow and get as much of your homework done as possible. So when I say there's no homework for tonight, in a way it's a little deceitful. You will have to finish the video tonight, but not a whole lot of it, probably 10 minutes of it, something like that. The video is long today. It's 54 minutes and 6 seconds, so there's no doubt that you will need to finish the video tonight. And I will not ask students tomorrow whether or not they finished the video, because to me, the students who would lie say yes, even if they didn't, and they get a 100 if I gave you a grade for saying yes or no. And then those that are honest, if they didn't watch the video, then they get a low grade. So I'm not going to ask you, but I'm telling you now, if you don't finish this video, it's really going to hurt you. You need to understand how to do all of these problems that are presented on the video, okay? The instructional video is not to be played in class tomorrow, so Mrs. Gallant or whoever the supervising teacher is, I don't want to reward students for not watching the video. So tomorrow, the only video that really should be played is the homework video, okay? And we'll talk more about that tomorrow. But the video is long, so you will have to finish that tonight at your house. The video you need to watch today is called, and please write this down students so you have it for tonight when you get home, it's called Using Reference Angles to Find Trig Values. Using reference angles to find trig values, okay? That is the video you're going to watch today in class and tonight. Now for the bonus problem on the test, let me go ahead and say this. I have intentionally already written the steps up here step by step, so you're really not supposed to take notes on this, okay? If you want to take notes on this bonus problem on your test, then do that later, maybe at home or some other time. Right now I just want to go over it and show you how to do it. And I have this feeling, I think some of you might have gotten this problem right on the test and I forgot to give you credit for it, so we're going to see if that happens, okay? So pay attention. And if you have your tests with you, go ahead and get your tests out, and let's go over this bonus problem very quickly, okay? All right, here we go. A tire on a 2006 Dodge Ram truck has a diameter of 31.125 inches. Through what angle in degrees does the tire turn when it travels 1 mile, okay? Now, it's a bonus problem, so you probably should have been a little confused on this, which is normal. But see if these steps make sense, okay? The first thing I would do is I would realize that 1 revolution equals the circumference, which also equals 2 pi or 360 degrees. If you go a complete circle, 1 revolution, that's 360 degrees, okay? So that's pretty simple. All right, now, next, I went ahead and found the circumference. So I took the diameter, which is 31.125 right here, and I substituted that for d, and so the circumference was 31.125 times pi. And then I went ahead and multiplied these two numbers together, and there's your circumference. Now, I knew the circumference was in inches because up here the diameter was in inches. So the circumference of the tire is 97.78 inches. So one revolution, when the tire makes one whole revolution, okay, it will have moved 97.78 inches on the ground. Okay, now see if this makes sense. If the circumference is one revolution, that means I've gone 97.78 inches in how many degrees? 360. Think about it right here, students. Look, one revolution equals the circumference. And what is the circumference? Well, the circumference is 97.78 inches. So when I've traveled 97.78 inches, I have moved 360 degrees, or the tire has rotated 360 degrees. Okay, now let's continue on. I went ahead and converted my inches to feet. So I took 97.78 and divided it by 12, and I got 8.15 feet. Now next, I converted the feet over to miles. Now obviously, students, 8 feet is going to be much less than 1 mile. So I took 8.15 and I divided it by 5,280, because there's 5,280 feet in a mile. And when I did that, I realized that 8.15 feet equals 0.0015 miles. So now, think this through. When the tire makes one revolution, it's this many inches. Or you can say it's this many feet, or you can say it's this many miles. This is so cool. So look at this. So when I go this many miles, how many degrees is that? 360. Now look what it says. It wants to know what the angle will be when I go 1 mile. So if this many miles gives me this many degrees, let's use ratios. Look at this. Watch this. Look, I can say this is middle school math here. Good old ratios. Look, if 0.0015 miles gives me 360 degrees, then 1 mile will give me X degrees or blank degrees. So it's a ratio. So just cross multiply and set your two products equal. So if you cross multiply 0.0015 times X is 0.0015X, and 1 times 360 would be 360, and then divide both sides by 0.0015, and you will get 233,226.99 degrees. Now, I'm not sure why I messed up, except maybe I'm getting old, just old age, I guess, but it seems like in my memory, my memory's not that good, but it seems like some of you might have had that for your bonus on that, and I apologize if I missed that. So check it out, and if you did, just resubmit your test. Unless you have 100 already, then there's no need to resubmit it. But if you have that, and it'll get you some more points on your test, and just turn your test back in, and I will look that over. Okay. Now, there's one more thing I want to mention, students, and that is Anna. I have to check on that rule about if someone has a perfect test, then the highest that you can have with your bonus points would be a 99. I'm going to check on that and get back with you on that, because I could be wrong about that. And so let me do some checking on that, and I will get back with you on that, okay? But that's basically it, students. Let me make sure there's nothing else on the sheets here. Yeah, that's it. Have a good rest of the day. Please start your video now at this time. Please study diligently. Please do a good job. Please work hard. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to call or email.